Greetings YouTube, I'm Alex, and this is going to be my big-ass, massive Blu-ray update. I did get a lot of stuff. I mean, check that shit out. I mean, whoa, fuck. Almost all of these are pawnshop pickups. I mean, almost every single one. There's only 4 pickups in this entire stack that are not from a pawnshop. Let's get right into it. First up, I got the movie It Follows. This movie is probably my favorite horror film of the year. You know, it's has a really creepy atmosphere, and you know, it was like so well shot, and the soundtrack was amazing. And the main chick in this movie, man, she's hot. I mean, she's really hot. And I've heard she's going to be in the sequel to Independence Day. I think she's going to be the main star, so we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about this because I already did a full review of this. Anyway, that is It Follows. And the next pickup is a box set. It's really cool that I got a new box set to add to the horror collection. It's the Omen collection. I did show this in my Blu-ray hunting video I did. This set, to be honest with you, it could have been a lot better. I mean, it's not the worst. Well, it's pretty damn close to the worst, but the disc housing for this, it kind of sucks. There's no, like, thing in the middle, like, to keep it in place. No, it's just, like, little pouches for them. I mentioned this, like, 2 times before, but the weird thing about the set is that it comes with 1, 2, 3, and the remake, but it does not come with Part 4, which, like I said, Part 4 isn't even that good of a movie. It was a shitty little TV movie, but it's not included in the set. So, these movies are so good. I mean, I've heard from some people that they think the Omen 2 and 3 are like really mediocre compared to the first one. But I'm gonna have to disagree with that opinion. I think the second one is almost as good as the first one. I mean, I love that one. Damien Omen 2. Like, I saw that when I was really young, or my dad showed it to me when I was really young, and I really liked it, and then I saw the others, but the first one is great. It's a horror classic. The third one was really good. It had a great ending, except, like, okay, the franchise should have just ended right there, but instead they had to make a 4th movie. And the remake, I didn't really think the remake was that bad. You know, I thought it was decent. You know, it wasn't great, but it was okay. I really do hope that Scream Factory, I really hope they do a, eventually, within the next, like, few years or so, I really hope that they, do Blu-ray releases for the Omen 2 and 3, because, like, in this set, like, they have no special features, I think just a trailer, which kind of sucks, but the transfers are pretty good. I really wish they would do that, just like they did with Halloween 2 and 3, and Psycho 2 and 3, and, Poltergeist 2 and 3, but I don't think they're ever going to do that. The next one up is my very first Criterion Blu-ray. Criterion, I've never really gotten into it. I mean, I feel kind of mainstream saying this, but I haven't really seen hardly any of the movies in the Criterion collection. I mean, I've seen some of them, and I do want to get some of them. This one, I got this from Amazon, and it's Being John Malkovich, my very first Criterion Blu-ray. And I watched this movie, and I loved this movie. It's about John Cusack's character. He, like, he starts working for Orson Bean's character, I think that's his name. And, like, in his office, he sees this little door. He goes in the door, and it's like a tunnel, and it sucks you literally into the mind of actor John Malkovich. And this movie is just so entertaining. I mean, like, it's just so out there and different and really, really interesting. But the thing that really pissed me off is that, this is a Criterion Blu-ray, but they sent it to me in a blue case. It's like, what the hell? They're so cheap, they couldn't give me an actual Criterion case. One weird thing, though, on the inside of this case, they have this, like, symbol or sign or something like that. I've seen the movie countless times, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. If you've seen the movie, tell me what that's supposed to be, because I have no idea. This is Spike Jonze' directorial debut, and I love Spike Jonze. He is an incredible director. He directed Her, this movie, obviously, and Where the Wild Things Are, and Adaptation. But that guy needs to make more movies. He's only done 4 feature-length films. The dude needs to make more movies, man, I swear. But anyway, if you haven't seen Being John Malkovich, I strongly recommend it. Over the past month, I did go on vacation. I went on a road trip to Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. It was very nice, but on my way there and back, I got the chance to stop at a crap ton of pawn shops. Like, I think it was like 7 or 8. Like, I just hit up so many of them. And I got so much stuff, so many great deals. But the first thing I'm going to show you is not a pawn shop pickup. It's actually a Hastings pickup. I mean, like, I've never been to a Hastings before. I didn't even know what it was. I just heard that it was a movie store, so I said, oh, shit, I'm going to go in there. And, like, they had all this badass movie memorabilia and posters and stuff like that. It was, like, my dream, but like, the problem is, all their stuff was, like, so damn expensive. I was, like, searching the whole store for, like, a good deal, and I just couldn't find one. But I found one thing. I found Oculus, and I got this for $7.99, brand new, with the ultraviolet code, and slipcover. A pretty nice looking slipcover. I watched this movie, and it sounded really, really interesting. I know it's been on Netflix for a while, but I never got around to watching it. But I thought I was going to love this movie, because I love horror movies like this that are, like, very interesting. I gotta say, it was okay, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't really anything special. I mean, it was a decent horror movie, but just not, like, great. And the storytelling aspect, probably the best thing about the movie. Like, the storytelling aspect is really interesting. The movie follows 2 storylines of this brother and sister, like, for when they're kids, and from when they're adults, and it's really interesting, but other than that, I just, you know, I thought it was alright. But alright, on to the pawn shop pickups. Here we go. First up, we got The Master, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I've heard great things about this film. The cool thing about this Blu-ray is that it has reversible artwork. Hold on a second. And it has a picture of Philip Seymour Hoffman. Maybe I'll hang that on my wall. It's cool that this has reversible artwork. That's what was originally on it. Then I opened it up. I'm like, oh shit, I'm switching that. Yeah, very, very nice. Next up is The Transporter with Jason Statham. The next one up is The Prestige. I got this for $5. I'm trying to get all of Nolan's films because Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite directors, one of my top 5 favorites. I mean, he's incredible. Like, every movie he makes is just fantastic. He's, in my opinion, probably the modern-day Kubrick, but I watched this film one time, and I've been really wanting to watch it again since I've seen it, because, you know, it's very confusing. Well, you know, it demands multiple viewings. You know, it's a Nolan film. You have to watch every Nolan film more than once. So, yeah, I'm glad I got that. There's great performances in it, and, you know, it's about magic. I thought it was pretty interesting. Bad Words, I got this for $4, came with the Blu-ray and the DVD, and I watched this the other day. It's with Jason Bateman, and it's directed by Jason Bateman, and this is actually his directorial debut. And Jason Bateman's okay. You know, I liked him in the Horrible Bosses movies, and a few other things he's done I really liked him in, like Disconnect. That's a great underrated performance, but Bad Words, this movie was pretty decent, you know, it was a little better than I thought it would be. It's about this grown man who's in this kid's spelling bee, and he's like the biggest asshole you'll ever see. He's like just mean to everybody. But yeah, pretty funny movie. Alright, next up, I got Project Almanac, and this is practically brand new, and I got it from a pawn shop for $8.99, and I looked in it, and it had the DVD and the digital copy, and the slipcover. I thought, okay, this is going for like $20 in Walmart and everywhere else, so I figured I'd get it, and I don't care what anybody says. I really enjoyed this movie. I know it's not the best movie out there, but to me, I just thought this movie was really entertaining because, like, it revolved around teenagers, and I am a teenager. I'm 17, and so I kind of related to it. And time travel is a thing in movies that I've always really, like, loved. Like, considering the fact that Back to the Future is my all-time favorite movie, so, like, some things about it don't really make sense. Like for example, like, every time he sets the camera down, it's always in, like, perfect focus. Like a perfect shot of whatever they're doing, like, and also like somebody could be recording somebody from like 50 feet away, like at a party or something, and you can hear them perfectly. That doesn't make any sense. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Check it out if you like entertaining movies and found footage movies. I really like found footage movies. Anyway, the next one up is a great pickup. I've been looking for this for a really long time for a decent price, and I finally found it. It's Toy Story 2. So happy that I got this. I got this for $6.99, $7. The slipcover's in pretty decent condition, except the DVD thing on there is markered out, but that's no big deal. I haven't seen this movie for like 5 or 6 years. One of my favorite kids movies, probably my third favorite Pixar movie. I don't know if I love Toy Story 2 or 3 more. I like them just about the same. Next up is A Million Ways to Die in the West. I know, it's a bad movie, it's a piece of shit, but, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was the worst thing ever. I kind of enjoyed it, actually, because I love Seth MacFarlane's humor. And plus, it was only $6, so I decided to get it, and it was brand new practically. Next up, I got Top 5 with Chris Rock. I actually got this on my Blu-ray hunting video that I filmed. I got this for $6. Really good deal. And this movie is actually written and directed by Chris Rock, and it also stars Rosario Dawson and a crap ton of celebrity cameos. This movie I liked a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, it was pretty funny, really funny actually. So this one was pretty well written. Yeah, I liked it, and it basically came brand new almost. It came with the DVD and the slipcover and the digital copy, so I'm happy that I got that for such a good deal. The next movie up is Fury, directed by David Ayer, who's actually directing the Suicide Squad movie. Stars Brad Pitt and some other people. A very nice slipcover. I got this for $6, and I thought that was a decent deal. And war movies, to be honest with you, they're not really my cup of tea. I mean, I still really like war movies, obviously, but, you know, they're not really my go-to kind of movies. But this one I decided to get because, you know, I like Brad Pitt, and I've heard good things about it. So I decided to check it out. I probably won't watch it for a while, though. The next one up is Escape Plan, starring Schwarzenegger and Stallone. I've heard kind of mediocre things about this movie, but I got it for $5. Next, I'm going to talk about my 3 steelbooks that I got. Well, actually, technically 2 steelbooks and a metal pack, but anyway, I got Gladiator, the steelbook for $6. It's in decent condition, I guess. Like, there's residue from a sticker right here, and a few mild dings or scratches or whatever you call them, but very, very nice steelbook. I mean, beautiful. I've never seen this movie yet, but I got it, and I will check it out one of these days, but this is a longer movie. Like, it'll probably take a lot out of me to watch it, but I will, because, you know, I've heard time and time again that it's a great film. It's directed by Ridley Scott, who's one of the best directors, who can do so many different genres. And I love directors like that, who, like, don't just do one kind of movie. They can do any kind of movie, like Sam Raimi. Okay, the next one up is Heat, directed by Michael Mann, who directed Collateral, one of my all-time favorite movies. And I've never seen Heat before. I've only seen like 2 or 3 Michael Mann movies, and this is, I've heard that this is like his most popular one, or one of his most popular ones, but Yeah, pretty decent steelbook. This steelbook's kind of damaged. You see there's a dent right there. Next up is a metal pack that I got for, I think it was $8, somewhere around there. It's the Wizard of Oz Best Buy exclusive 3D metal pack. That is awesome. I've been wanting to get the 3D Blu-ray ever since it came out, like a couple of years ago. And this metal pack is beautiful. Like, that is awesome. And there's hardly any scratches, and like there's nothing wrong with it. Nice inside artwork. I haven't seen this movie for almost 7 years, so I do own a 3D TV, so I can't wait to watch it in 3D one of these days. So yep, that's the Wizard of Oz. Nothing really more to say about it other than, you know, I mean, it's the Wizard of Oz, you know, what else do you want me to say about it that hasn't been said already? Okay, let's move on. Next up, I got a triple feature, triple pack, whatever you want to call it, with 3 movies. It's Swordfish, Point Break, and Executive Decision. I have not seen any of these movies. I got this because it was practically brand new, and it was $5, so I decided to get it. And Swordfish, I've heard decent things about. It stars Don Cheadle, Halle Berry, John Travolta. I've heard that they show Halle Berry's tits in this movie. And the other one I got is Executive Decision. Point Break. People have been bugging me to check this movie out for so long. And really the main person, I'm a huge fan of the flick pick, John Flickster. He's one of my favorites. He's one of the people that's inspired me to get into movies to begin with and buying Blu-rays and all that. But he, like, if you know who he is, like, you would know that he references Point Break in almost every other video. He's just completely obsessed with it. It's like one of his favorite movies. And every time he talks about it in a video, I just think, man, I gotta check that out, And I finally got it, and I will check it out sometime this week. I can't wait. The next one up is Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. The fucking case is broken. Damn it. Alright, the next one up is The Way, Way Back. I got this one for $3 as well. See? This one stars Steve Carell, and you know, I've heard that this is a great comedy that came out a couple years ago. Definitely have to check that out pretty soon. The next one up is The Ghost Rider. No, not that piece of shit Nicolas Cage movie. No. The Ghost Rider. It's directed by Roman Polanski, and I have not seen this movie yet. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. I just got it because, first of all, it was $2.99 with the slipcover, Blu-ray and DVD, so I thought, hell yeah. So I got it, and plus, like, I was kind of interested because, you know, it's Roman Polanski who directed some incredible movies. I've only seen, like, 2 of his movies, though. Like, I've seen Carnage, and I've seen Rosemary's Baby, but I haven't seen anything else by him. I'm going to have to check out more of his films, but I will definitely have to check this out very soon. The Quick and the Dead, directed by Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi's probably one of my all-time favorite directors. I mean, that guy is incredible. The man is so talented. He can do horror, he can do thriller, he can do western, he can do a family movie, he can do action, he can do superhero. Like, the man can do every single genre of film there is. So this is a movie that I have not seen yet. I'm trying to watch all of Sam Raimi's movies, and to me, westerns aren't really my go-to genre. I got it for $3.99. The next one up is a Quentin Tarantino film that I've been wanting to see for a really long time because he's one of my favorite filmmakers. If you're a film enthusiast and you don't like Quentin Tarantino, what the hell's wrong with you? And that is Death Proof. And I've heard from time and time again that this is like his worst movie, like by far, like by people. I thought, you know what? It's Quentin Tarantino. I'm sure that it's a great movie. I'm sure I'll like it, but I watched it and I gotta say, people are right. This movie, it's not bad. It's not a bad movie by any means, but this is, in my opinion, as well, by far Tarantino's worst movie. I mean, like, the first half of this movie, like, the first two, like, sections of the movie, it's just girl talk. Like, it's just girls talking. It's not even interesting dialogue. It doesn't even feel like a Tarantino movie. It's like, where's the great Tarantino dialogue? By far, the best thing about this movie is the last 20 minutes. I mean, I thought, man, there's nothing that can save this movie, but the last third of the movie, or the last 25 minutes, completely saved the movie for me. It's like this really, really long chase, and then something that happens within the last 10 minutes, I just thought was brilliant. I mean, like, that was, without spoiling anything, like the tables turned somehow, and I thought that aspect of it was great, and I really enjoyed it, and it was awesome. But I just wish they would have did more with it, you know? Like, I wish, like, half of the movie would have been, like, a big-ass car chase, but no. But when I eventually watch this movie again, I'm just gonna skip through the first two halves and then go to the car chases. But, and it's got some pretty cool deaths in it, and I really like the look of the movie. It really does look and feel like a movie that came out in the 1970s. But other than that, I just thought it was okay. And the last pickup of the day is another box set. I got this for $8. Excuse me. And it is the Mission Impossible Trilogy set. Comes with the first 3 movies, obviously. Very, very nice. I've been wanting to get this for a while. Oh, fuck! Almost knocked over my pop there. Anyway, so the Mission Impossible Trilogy. I've actually not seen any of these movies all the way through. I've seen parts of all of them on TV over the years, and to me, I never really was that big of a fan until I saw Ghost Protocol, and I just completely loved that movie. That movie was fantastic. It's one of my all-time favorite action movies, but I've never gone back and watched the first 3, like, all the way through. But with Rogue Nation coming out very, very soon, I'm definitely going to be checking these out and, like, marathoning them. And, you know, the first one I've heard is, you know, great. And the second one, I don't care what anybody says. I've seen a lot of it, and I thought it was pretty entertaining from what I've seen. And the third one, I've heard is pretty decent. I've also heard that it's kind of mediocre a little bit, but yep, so that's the Mission Impossible Trilogy. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out my Blu-ray update from the past month or so. I've been kind of slacking with these updates lately. I'm going to try to do them once a week now, but no promises. But, yeah, I've switched my set. My set in which I film all my videos, I used to have on the other side of the room to where it was just a flat wall, which was still okay. It was pretty decent, but I had this idea of, like, taking my shelf and my posters and putting them, like, in a corner. I'm kind of doing the Chris Stuckman thing, because, you know, Stuckman has you know, a corner and stuff on both sides, which it's a lot better than just a flat wall. You know, more stuff to look at, so I hope you guys like the new set. Okay, guys, I guess that's it. Leave a comment down below of what you thought about some of the movies that I talked about in this update. Or tell me what movies you picked up recently. Just say anything. Just leave a comment, and you know, because I really like talking with people on here, and you know, being sociable. It's you know, I really like that. Okay, I will see you guys later.